What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do these 20,000 steps on my challenge. I got the sun in my back, so I'm gonna do an angle for a little bit just so I'm not blacked out or faded out or whatever it is that the sun likes to do. But let's talk about this trend that I've been seeing, and it's about women kind of airing out their business on social media, particularly TikTok. They'll make some video on TikTok, basically, you know, talking about all types of lowdown stuff that they done did. It's usually 304 Chronicles. They did this, they did that, and they airing out they business for likes and views, I guess. And some of these stories that I have heard, man, y'all shouldn't have told nobody but God. Right? I may have said to y'all I'm not very religious, but that don't mean I don't believe in God. I absolutely do. I'm just not subscribing to anybody's religion right now. But yeah, some of these things, y'all really shouldn't tell anybody but God these stories, because they are just entirely too much. The one that I was watching now is about a woman who she was cheating on her husband. She was talking about her cheating ways. She was doing so much cheating on her husband, and she ended up with a permanent injury, as she called it. Now, I don't know exactly what a permanent injury is, but I'm just gonna assume that she got that monster. She was out there playing around a little too much, busting it open a little too much, and she ended up with a monster that she can't get rid of. So this is a bit to unpack here. The thing is, she said that her husband was a good man. She took his virginity. She herself, these are her words, not mine. She was a hot ass when she met him. He was a virginity and she was a hot ass. So he's a virgin. She's already super promiscuous, and she takes his virginity. So that's already mistake number one. All right, the fact that you got involved with some super promiscuous chick. Guys, I said this before, and I got a bit of pushback for it, but I'm gonna double down on it now. Don't get involved with women that are promiscuous, women with high body counts and whatnot, because that behavior, it rarely changes. If they were behaving that way, then before they met you or when they met you, they're likely going to continue to behave that way. So you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. As I said to y'all in that one previous video, it's a very cliche line, but it still very much rings true. So when he got with this chick, he had no experience whatsoever, and by her own admission, she was busting it open for many. She didn't describe herself as a hot ass as some sort of compliment. No, she was letting us know that she was for the streets. So you get involved with some chick that's for the streets. You marry this woman. You have kids with this woman. I mean, this is just all types of bad moves. He moved in a way that was not good for himself. He moved in a way that was not in his best interest. Unfortunately, it's more likely than not, he had people around him that were like screaming, do not do this. Do not do this. Do not get involved with this woman. You're going to ruin your life, and likely didn't listen. That's always how it is. We have people in our corner that they can see some stuff that we really don't see for one reason or another, and they're trying to save us from that fate, and we cannot be bothered to take heed. we cannot be bothered to move in a way that's going to be best for us, even though we've seen all types of red flags. So he got involved with this woman, and I guess they've gotten divorced now. And she was expressing regrets over ruining her marriage, but it really only seemed like she's expressing regrets now because she in the situation that she in. She said she found herself homeless because I guess the husband kicked her out or something. I don't know, but she ended up homeless behind her cheating and stuff. I mean, why was going out there being a 304 for the streets worth putting your family and your place to stay, your marriage? Like, why was that worth putting that at risk? I don't get that. Some people, the decisions that they be making, they just be puzzling to me. Why was that worth putting your family at risk? So you out there moving like this, and you a whole married woman, you somebody's wife, and you out here being disrespectful as all get out, letting other dudes give you back shots. Like, really, as a woman, the most disrespectful thing you could do to your husband is giving your body to another man. That's supposed to be his. Like, really, that's supposed to be his. That's supposed to be his box and only his box. So you going out there getting back shots from other dudes and you somebody's wife, that is the most disrespectful thing that you can do to that man. And you didn't care about exposing yourself to certain things, obviously, because you continue to move this way. And obviously you never once thought for a second of, hey, I could possibly bring something back to him. Maybe I shouldn't do like this because I could possibly bring something back to him. So, I mean, if you weren't really all that concerned about your own interest, if you supposedly love this guy, you could have at least thought about him, how this would affect him. You really could have gave him something that he couldn't get rid of. Or maybe she did. Maybe that's how the cheating got uncovered. She really didn't go into that part. She did a follow-up video and I was listening to that, but she didn't really go into that part in the follow-up video. I'm starting to wonder that now as I'm talking to y'all. Is that how the cheating was exposed? Dude had a couple itches or something like that. And he went to the clinic to learn that he got something. And he like, no, why do I got something? All I've been doing is being with my wife. I shouldn't have anything. So if he ain't been doing nothing, But man, it do kind of wonder, or makes you wonder, how you married to somebody and you don't know that they moving like that. Like, there's not that much I was working late in the world to where your wife could be out there moving to the degree that she describes and you just be none the wiser, man. Why even get married if you're gonna be out there moving like that still, for real? It's just deplorable behavior. And shame in some capacity needs to come back, because I swear, man, many of these women, like, they not only are not embarrassed to be out there moving like this, but they not embarrassed to tell people. Like, some of this stuff they be sharing, I really be wondering, how are you not embarrassed to tell other people this stuff? How are you not embarrassed to reveal you nasty like this? How? Aren't you afraid, like, somebody, like one of your family members is gonna see this? Like, aren't you afraid that your kids one day gonna see this? Like, how are you not embarrassed to expose nasty details about yourself like this to the internet, man? So I'm really curious what y'all think about this one, man. Like, it's such a vile world we live in, man. You got people out here, and don't get me wrong, you got some dudes out here moving real nasty too. So before y'all hit me in the comments like, but men this, no, I get it, I understand, but men this, but men that, I get it. And if this was a story about a dude doing this, I'd be talking about him too. So don't think that I'm just dragging the women on this story that I came across that was this disgusting. Because I've heard cheating stories from both sides. They're usually not enough to get me to like make a video about it. But this one, the level of disgusting that it was, it just happened to be a woman, which is why I'm talking about it. You can't be out there just letting any man have access to your body. Your body, as a woman, your body is the most precious thing that you have to offer. And if you just letting any man have access to you like that, that is reflective of what you think of yourself. I guess somebody in the comments had asked her, why was she cheating on her husband like this when he was so good to her and stuff. And in that follow-up video, that's when she said, you know, she just didn't give a damn, pretty much. You know, she just didn't give a damn. So she didn't give a damn about herself, her own health and well-being, and she didn't give a damn about him either, according to her. It's just truly, truly tragic. And now she's all remorseful and stuff. She seemed like she was leaning towards saying something about not being able to walk or something like that, but she kind of caught herself. But I don't know, whatever monster she got that made it so that she can't walk, she got something bad, you know, or is having trouble walking, needs assistance walking. She got something really bad, you know. So ladies, stay out of these streets. There is nothing for you in these streets at all. If you got a good man, recognize that you got a good man. Be mature enough to appreciate that you got a good man, and be good to him, because there ain't nothing out here in these streets, man, except misery and STDs, which you gonna end up with both of them in the end if you out here playing around in these streets. Be good to that man, stay with that man, treat that man like the king that he is. If he is just that, you know, it'd be one thing if she had some bum ass dude or whatever, but no, it sounded like she had a really good dude. The irony is, and I'm gonna leave it here after I say this, I think the irony of this all is that if it was some bum ass dude, some Tyrone, some Pookie that would have treated her bad, would have dogged her out, she would have loved this guy to no end and never would have been out cheating on him like this. So I'm leaving it there, man. Appreciate y'all connecting with me. I'm gonna continue to get these 20,000 steps in. Like, subscribe, holla at y'all later. Peace.